Introduction: the myth of the overnight success. You see them in your feed. The YouTube creator with millions of subscribers, a beautiful studio, and a life that seems to be an endless adventure. They post a video, and within hours, it has hundreds of thousands of views. It seems so effortless. You watch their success, and a familiar, two-part story takes hold in your mind. The first part of the story is that they were an overnight success. They just got lucky. They happened to post the right video at the right time. The mysterious YouTube algorithm smiled upon them, and they went viral. The second part of the story is that you could never do it. You don't have their charisma, their expensive camera gear, or their seemingly endless supply of brilliant ideas. The world of YouTube seems like an exclusive, unattainable lottery. This story is a comforting, paralyzing, and complete myth. There is no such thing as an overnight success on YouTube. The creator you see today with 1 million subscribers is the result of years of consistent, unglamorous, and often thankless work. The viral video you see was likely their 200th attempt. Their success was not an accident. It was an act of architecture. A successful YouTube channel is not a creative art project. It is a media business. It is a system that can be deconstructed, learned, and engineered. The algorithm is not a mysterious god to be prayed to. It is a machine that responds to specific, predictable inputs. The skills required are not about having a magical on-camera personality. They're about systematically providing value to a specific audience. Welcome to From Zero to Launch. This is not a book of vague tips for going viral. This is a practical, step-by-step roadmap for building a successful, sustainable, and profitable YouTube channel from scratch. We will treat your channel not as a hobby, but as an engineering project. First, we will install the media entrepreneur mindset and give you the architectural blueprints for a successful channel, from choosing a profitable niche to setting up a minimalist, low-cost studio. Next, we will deconstruct the YouTube algorithm and give you the tactical playbooks for engineering videos that get discovered and watched. Most importantly, we will give you a clear, actionable growth protocol for the most difficult part of the journey, getting your first 1,000 true fans. Finally, we will show you the path to monetization, moving beyond simple ad revenue to build a truly diversified and profitable creator business. It's time to demolish the myth of the overnight success. You don't need luck. You need a blueprint. The path begins now. Part 1. The foundation. The architecture of a successful channel. Case File 01. The architect's mindset. You are not a YouTuber. You are a media entrepreneur. Before you ever press the record button, you must perform a critical identity shift. The single biggest reason most YouTube channels fail in the first 3 months is that the creator has adopted the wrong mindset. They're trying to be a YouTuber. A YouTuber, in the amateur sense, is a hobbyist. They're a performer. They're focused on the creative act of making a video. They create what they feel like creating when they feel like creating it. They are hoping to be discovered. They are playing the lottery. You're not here to be a YouTuber. You are here to be a media entrepreneur. This is a profound and critical distinction. A media entrepreneur is not a performer. They're an architect. They are not a hobbyist. They're the founder of a small media company, and their YouTube channel is their flagship product. Their goal is not to be discovered. Their goal is to systematically build a valuable asset. The media entrepreneur understands that the video itself is only one small part of the system. They're not just a creator. They're also a strategist, a data analyst, a marketer, and a community manager. They do not operate on whims. They operate from a plan. This is the mindset shift that will separate you from 99% of other new creators. When you adopt the media entrepreneur mindset, you stop asking the questions of a hobbyist and start asking the questions of an architect. The hobbyist asks, "What video do I feel like making today?" The entrepreneur asks, "What is a specific problem my target audience has? And what is the most valuable video I can create to solve it?" The hobbyist asks, "Why didn't my video go viral?" The entrepreneur asks, "What does the data in my YouTube studio tell me? What was the click-through rate? Where did my audience retention drop off?" The hobbyist asks, "How can I get more subscribers?" The entrepreneur asks, What is the value proposition of my channel? Am I providing a consistent, predictable, and valuable experience that makes subscribing an obvious choice? This is a business, and you're the CEO. Your product is value, packaged in the form of a video. Your customers are your audience. Your mission is to serve that audience so well and so consistently that they reward you with their most precious asset, their attention. Case File 02, the Niche Down Protocol, the unbreakable law of riches in niches. You're ready to start. An intoxicating wave of possibility washes over you. You can make videos about anything. A travel vlog one day, a video about your favorite video game the next, and a deep dive on ancient philosophy the day after that. This is the single most common and most fatal error a new media entrepreneur can make. It is the variety channel trap, and it is a guaranteed path to failure. The YouTube algorithm, and more importantly, the human brain, is a machine that is built on pattern recognition. It is trying to answer one simple question about your channel. What is this for? A variety channel provides a confusing, chaotic, and unpredictable answer. A viewer who subscribes for your travel vlog is not interested in your video game review. When YouTube shows them your new video, they don't click. This sends a negative signal to the algorithm, which then stops showing your videos to anyone. A successful channel is built on the unbreakable law of the niche. You must be for someone, which means you cannot be for everyone. Your mission is to choose a specific, well-defined niche and become the single most helpful, valuable, and consistent resource for that specific audience. You must become a specialist, not a generalist. Choosing a niche is the most important strategic decision you will make. It must be at the intersection of three circles. Circle 1, your passion and interests. What is a topic that you are genuinely, obsessively interested in? Building a YouTube channel is a marathon. If you're not fascinated by your topic, you will burn out. Circle 2, your competence and knowledge. What is a topic where you have a credible level of knowledge, skill, or experience? You don't need to be the world's #1 expert, but you need to know enough to provide real, tangible value. Circle 3, the audience and market. Is there a specific, identifiable group of people who are actively searching for information on this topic? Go to YouTube and search for your potential niche. Are there other channels dedicated to it? Are their videos getting a respectable number of views? This is proof of a hungry, active audience. The final step is to take your chosen niche and make it even more specific. This is the micro niche. You will not start with a fitness channel. You will start with a channel about bodyweight fitness for busy parents over 40. It is far easier to become a big fish in a small pond. This is the foundation of your entire media business. Case File 03, the value proposition blueprint, defining your channel's one thing. You have chosen your niche. You know who you are serving. Now, you must architect the core promise of your channel. A potential viewer will land on your channel page, and in about 3 seconds, they will make a subconscious decision. Is this for me? Your job is to make the answer to that question a resounding, instantaneous yes. This is your value proposition. It is a single, concise, and powerful statement that communicates what your channel is about, who it is for, and what value a subscriber can expect to receive. It is the constitution of your media business. The amateur creator has a weak or non-existent value proposition. The media entrepreneur architects their channel page with the precision of a high-converting landing page. A great channel value proposition can be crafted with a simple formula. I help your target audience to achieve a desirable outcome by your unique method. For example, for a channel on bodyweight fitness for busy parents over 40, the value proposition could be, I help busy parents over 40 get in the best shape of their lives with simple, 20-minute workouts they can do at home with no equipment. For a channel on 30-minute vegan meals, it could be, I help people cook delicious, restaurant-quality vegan meals in under 30 minutes. Once you have crafted your single-sentence value proposition, you will strategically deploy it across the 3 key pieces of real estate on your YouTube channel page. First, the channel banner. This is your billboard. It must communicate your value proposition. The banner should include your channel name, your face, and a short, punchy tagline. It should also include your publishing schedule. Second, the channel trailer. This is your 60-second elevator pitch. Your trailer should be a fast-paced, high-energy summary of your value proposition, and with a clear call to action. If that sounds like you, make sure to subscribe. Third, the About page. The very first sentence of your About page should be your formulaic value proposition. You can then add a few more paragraphs about your background. By architecting your channel around a single, clear, and powerful value proposition, you are creating a subscriber magnet. You are making it instantly obvious to your ideal viewer that they have found the home they have been searching for. Case File 04. The Creator's Toolbox. A minimalist guide to gear, software, and setup for under $100. You are ready to start creating, but a paralyzing thought takes hold. I need better gear. You look at the top creators and see their beautiful, cinematic videos, their flawless audio, and their professional studio lighting. You convince yourself that you cannot compete until you have a $2,000 camera and a $300 microphone. This belief is the single greatest and most expensive form of procrastination in the creator economy. It is a trap. Let's be unequivocally clear. Gear does not matter in the beginning. Your audience is not coming to you for cinematic perfection. They are coming to you for value. A poorly lit video with slightly echoey audio that solves a burning pain point is 1,000 times more valuable than a beautiful 4K cinematic video that says nothing. Your gear just needs to be good enough. This is the Zero to Ready Toolkit. It is a minimalist, ruthlessly efficient setup that you can assemble for under $100. First, your camera is the smartphone in your pocket. The camera on any modern smartphone is a technological marvel, more than capable of shooting high-quality video. The only rule is to always film with a rear-facing camera, not this selfie camera. Second, your audio is the most important investment. Viewers will forgive mediocre video, but they will not forgive bad audio. The tool you need is a lavalier microphone or a lapel mic. You can get one for $20 to $30 on Amazon. This is the single biggest upgrade you can make to your production quality. Third, your lighting is the sun and a window. You do not need expensive studio lights. The best and most flattering light source is the sun, diffused through a window. Set up your smartphone so that you are facing a large window. Never film with a window behind you. Fourth, your stability is a simple tripod. Shaky, handheld video is distracting. A basic tripod with a smartphone mount costs about $20 to $30. Fifth, your editing software is free. You do not need Adobe Premiere Pro. For Mac, use the pre-installed iMovie. For PC or Mac, download DaVinci Resolve. The free version is more powerful than most people will ever need. This is your entire studio. The gear excuse has now been permanently eliminated. You have everything you need to start building your media business. Part 2. The Content Engine Engineering Videos That Get Watched. Case File 05. The Search versus Suggestion Engine. Deconstructing the YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is not a mysterious, sentient being. It is a machine. And like any machine, it has a simple, singular goal. The algorithm's goal is to keep the viewer on the YouTube platform for as long as possible. That's it. Every decision it makes is in service of that one prime directive. As a media entrepreneur, your job is not to beat the algorithm. Your job is to align with it. Your job is to create videos that help the algorithm achieve its goal. When you create a video that a specific audience loves to watch, you're providing the algorithm with the exact fuel it needs. It will reward you by showing your video to more and more people who are just like that audience. To do this, you must understand that the algorithm discovers and promotes content in two primary ways: search and suggestion. A successful channel must be architected to leverage both. First is the search engine. This is straightforward. People type a specific question or problem into the YouTube search bar, like how to fix a leaky faucet. YouTube then scans its library of videos to find the most relevant, helpful, and authoritative answer. To win at search, you must create videos that are the single best answer on the platform to a specific question your target audience is asking. For a new channel, this is your primary focus. The search engine is your best friend when you have 0 subscribers. Your first 10 to 20 videos should be almost exclusively focused on answering specific, searchable questions in your niche. Second is the suggestion engine. This is the more powerful and complex side of the algorithm. This is the engine that powers the YouTube homepage and the up next videos on the sidebar. The suggestion engine is not answering a specific query. It is trying to predict what video a viewer might want to watch next, based on their past viewing history. To align with it, you must focus on two key metrics: click-through rate, or CTR, and audience retention. The CTR is the percentage of people who click your video when it's shown to them. Audience retention is how long they watch it. A successful channel architecture is a two-stage rocket. Stage 1 is a relentless focus on creating high-value, searchable how-to content to attract your initial core audience. Stage 2, once you have that core audience, is to begin creating more broadly appealing, suggestion-friendly content designed for high click-through rates and long watch times. This is the blueprint for working with the algorithm, not against it. Case file 06, the idea catcher system, a simple method for never running out of video ideas. The moment of panic strikes every new creator. You made your first few videos, and the initial burst of inspiration has faded. You sit down with your content calendar, and your mind is a complete and total blank. You think, I have nothing to talk about. This feeling, the creator's block, is a primary cause of inconsistency, and inconsistency is the #1 killer of YouTube channels. The professional media entrepreneur does not wait for inspiration to strike. They know that great ideas are not summoned from a void. They're collected. They build a systematic external idea catcher that is constantly and passively filling a pipeline with proven, high-potential video concepts. This is the system that ensures you will never stare at a blank page again. Your idea catcher is a single, simple document, like a spreadsheet or a notes file. It will have columns for the idea, its source, its type, and its status. Your job is to make a daily, low-effort habit of populating this document from 3 primary sources. Source 1. The audience radar. The best video ideas will always come directly from your target audience. Go to the most popular videos from the top channels in your niche. Your mission is to read the comments. The comments section is a goldmine of your audience's deepest pains and unanswered questions. Every time you find a comment that starts with, "Can you please make a video about?" or "I'm really struggling with," you'll copy and paste it directly into your idea catcher. Source 2. The competitor X-ray. Your competitors have already done a huge amount of market research for you. Go to the channel page of your top competitor. Click on their Videos tab and use the Sort by filter to select Most Popular. This instantly shows you a list of their all-time greatest hits. You will not copy these videos. You will improve upon them. Add an idea to your idea catcher with the goal of creating a version that is more in-depth, more up-to-date, or offers a unique perspective. Source 3. The Search Oracle, using a tool like answerthepublic.com. You type in a broad keyword for your niche, like bodyweight fitness. The tool will then generate a visual map of hundreds of real questions that people are searching for related to that topic. You can spend 10 minutes on this site and come away with a year's worth of highly relevant, search-friendly video ideas. By spending just 15 to 20 minutes a day on these simple idea harvesting activities, you will build a backlog of hundreds of high-potential video ideas. You have transformed the problem of creator's block into a simple, mechanical process. Case file 07. The perfect title and thumbnail. The science of getting the click. You have created the single most valuable, helpful, and engaging video on your topic in the history of YouTube. You have poured your heart and soul into it. You upload it, and it gets 12 views. It is a masterpiece that no one will ever see. This is the harsh and brutal reality of a YouTube platform. The quality of your video's content is irrelevant if no one clicks on it in the first place. Your video is not judged by its content. It is judged by its packaging. That packaging has 2 components: the thumbnail and the title. The thumbnail and title work as a single, cohesive unit. Their one and only job is to get a potential viewer to click. This is measured by your click-through rate, or CTR. A high CTR is the most powerful signal you can send to the YouTube algorithm that you have created something that people want to see. First, the thumbnail is your visual hook. It is a movie poster for your video. A thumbnail is viewed as a tiny image on a phone screen, so it must be instantly understandable. A great thumbnail has three key elements: a human face expressing a strong emotion, bright and high contrast colors, and minimal, bold text of no more than 3 to 5 words. Second, the title is your intellectual hook. If the thumbnail grabs their attention, the title confirms what the video is about and why they should watch it. A great title strikes a perfect balance between clarity and curiosity. There are several high-performing formulas. The how-to title is simple and effective for search. The listicle title uses a number, like 7 common mistakes. The mistake/warning title plays on the fear of loss, like stop making this mistake. And the contrarian/secret title creates a powerful curiosity gap, like why niching down is actually bad advice. The title and thumbnail must work together as a team. They should not say the exact same thing. The thumbnail should create an emotional question, and the title should provide the logical context. For example, a thumbnail with your shocked face next to a dying plant might say, "I was wrong." The title would then be 5 common houseplant myths that are killing your plants. The thumbnail creates curiosity, and the title provides the promise. This is a world-class combination. You must treat your titles and thumbnails with the same seriousness as the video itself. This is the work that determines whether your masterpiece is seen by the world or dies in obscurity. Case File 08, the hook, story, offer script, a simple blueprint for structuring engaging videos. You have a great idea. You have a killer title and thumbnail. The viewer has clicked. You have earned their attention for a fleeting, precious moment. Now, the second, more important clock starts ticking, the audience retention clock. The YouTube algorithm is now watching. Will this viewer stick around for the whole video, sending a powerful signal of satisfaction? Or will they get bored and click away in the first 30 seconds, sending a signal of failure? The amateur creator presses record and just starts talking. They ramble. They take 5 minutes to get to the point. They have no structure. They are a guaranteed retention killer. The media entrepreneur understands that a YouTube video is not a casual chat. It is a meticulously architected piece of communication. The hook, story, offer framework is a simple, powerful blueprint for structuring any piece of content to maximize audience retention. Act 1. The hook. This is the first 15 seconds. Its goal is to grab the viewer by the collar and give them an undeniable reason to keep watching. You must immediately and directly address the promise you made in your title and thumbnail. A promise hook directly states the value, like, in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 biggest mistakes. A curiosity hook starts with a bold or surprising statement, like everything you've been told about watering plants is wrong. You must ruthlessly cut any and all fluff from your intro. Get straight to the value. Act 2. The story. This is the main content. The goal is to deliver on the promise you made in the hook in a clear and engaging way. Use signposting to be a good tour guide, saying things like, "Okay, so the first mistake is..." Incorporate pattern interrupts every 15 to 30 seconds. This could be a simple zoom in, a piece of supplemental footage, or a text overlay on the screen. These small changes keep the viewer's brain engaged. Act 3. The offer. This is the call to action, or CTA. You must tell the viewer exactly what you want them to do next. The engagement CTA asks for a like or a comment. The subscription CTA connects subscribing to the channel's value proposition. And the watch next CTA is the most powerful, suggesting another one of your videos to keep the viewer on YouTube. By structuring every single video with this disciplined hook, story, offer blueprint, you are engineering your content for maximum viewer satisfaction. This is the secret to turning a one-time viewer into a loyal, long-term subscriber. Case File 09, the Good Enough Production Plan, a playbook for fast, efficient filming and editing. You have a list of brilliant, validated video ideas. You have a blueprint for structuring them. Now you face the final hurdle before you can publish: the physical act of production. This is where the perfectionist persona of the saboteur makes its final stand. The amateur creator believes that each video must be a flawless, cinematic masterpiece. They spend hours setting up the perfect shot. They do 20 takes of every single line. They then spend 10 to 15 hours in the editing software, agonizing over every cut. They manage to produce one beautiful, over-engineered video a month. This is a losing strategy. The media entrepreneur understands that on YouTube, consistency will always beat production quality. A channel that posts one good enough video every single week will always outperform a channel that posts one perfect video every month. Your goal is not to create a masterpiece. Your goal is to create a sustainable, repeatable, and ruthlessly efficient production workflow. This is the batch and blast production blueprint. The core principle is batching. You group similar tasks together to maximize efficiency. Step 1. The writing batch. This takes 1 to 2 hours. In a single session, you will prepare the scripts or outlines for an entire month's worth of videos. That's 4 videos. You are creating the architectural blueprint for each one. Step 2. The filming batch. This is a 90-minute power session. Your goal is to film the main talking head footage for all 4 videos in a single, high-energy session. Set up your simple camera, lighting, and audio rig. Deliver the content for your first video. If you mess up a line, do not stop recording. Simply pause, clap your hands once to create a visual marker in the audio, and deliver the line again. Once you finish the first video, repeat for the other 3. In under 90 minutes, you have filmed an entire month's worth of content. Step 3. The editing batch. Your target editing time for a 10-minute video should be no more than 60 to 90 minutes. Your job is not to add fancy effects. Your job is to remove the bad parts. First, do a rough cut to remove the mistakes, which are easy to find thanks to your claps. Then, do a paste cut to remove all the awkward pauses and ums and AHS. Finally, add a few basic pattern interrupts, like a simple zoom in or a text overlay. Add an intro and outro, adjust the audio, and export. By adopting this workflow, you have transformed content creation from a week-long, agonizing process into a simple and highly efficient assembly line. Part 3. The growth protocol, from 0 to your first 1,000 true fans. Case File 10. The launch sequence, your first 10 videos. You are standing at the starting line. Your channel is a blank slate. You have 0 subscribers, 0 views, and 0 data. This is the most difficult and the most psychologically challenging phase of the entire journey. You will be creating content and publishing it into a void. It will feel like you are shouting into an empty canyon. The amateur creator, in this phase, makes a critical error. They get impatient. They post a few random videos, see no results, become discouraged, and quit. They do not give the algorithm or the audience enough time or data to figure out what their channel is about. The media entrepreneur understands that their first 10 videos are not about getting 1 million views. They are a data collection exercise. The goal is not to go viral. The goal is to create a foundational body of work that serves as a clear, powerful signal to the YouTube algorithm. Your first 10 videos are a single, cohesive launch sequence designed to answer the question, what is this channel for? With overwhelming clarity. This is the Search First launch blueprint. When you have 0 subscribers, the search engine is your only friend. Your entire launch sequence must be ruthlessly focused on creating videos that answer specific, searchable questions in your niche. Your first 10 videos should not be on 10 random topics. They should be a tightly themed keyword cluster of videos around a single, core subtopic within your niche. When you upload a cluster of videos on a similar topic, you send a powerful, concentrated signal to the algorithm. You are telling it, I am an authority on this specific subject. For our bodyweight fitness channel, a great first keyword cluster would be beginner home workouts. Your first 10 video titles might be How to do a perfect push-up, the 10-minute apartment-friendly HIIT workout, 5 common squat mistakes, and the best warm-up routine. You must have 3 to 5 of these videos filmed, edited, and ready to go before you publish your first one. This creates a buffer and takes the pressure off. When you publish your first video, you must create the initial spark yourself. Share it with your personal network. Share it in relevant online communities, framed as a helpful resource. Your goal for these first 10 videos is not a specific subscriber number. Your goal is to publish consistently and to begin gathering your first precious drops of data in your YouTube studio. This initial data is the feedback from the market that will guide the creation of your next 10 videos. Case File 11, the consistency mandate, establishing a sustainable publishing schedule. Of all the signals you send to the YouTube algorithm, this is the most powerful. It is more important than your gear, more important than your production quality, and, in the beginning, even more important than the brilliance of your ideas. It is the simple, relentless, and non-negotiable act of consistency. The algorithm is a machine that craves predictability. A channel that posts one video every Tuesday, like clockwork, is a reliable partner for the algorithm. A channel that posts 3 videos one week and then disappears for a month is an unreliable, hobbyist channel. The algorithm will quickly learn to ignore it. Consistency also trains your audience. When your subscribers know that a new, valuable video is coming every single Tuesday, they will build a habit of looking for it. You are becoming a reliable, trusted part of their weekly routine. This is the sustainable schedule blueprint. First, the minimum viable cadence. For a new channel, you must publish at least 1 new video per week. Less than once a week is not enough to build momentum. More than once a week is often unsustainable and can lead to burnout. 1 video per week is the perfect sweet spot. Second, choose your day and time. Choose one specific day of the week and one specific time that you will publish. For example, every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern. The specific time matters far less than the consistency. Just pick a time and stick with it. Third, the batch and schedule workflow. The stress of having to finish editing your video the night before your publishing day is a major cause of burnout. You must work ahead. Use the batch and blast production plan to get at least 1 to 2 weeks ahead of your publishing schedule. You will upload your videos to YouTube as private and then use YouTube's scheduling feature to set them to go public automatically on your chosen day and time. This workflow is the key to a stress-free and sustainable creative process. It decouples the act of creation from the act of publishing. You are no longer living on a content treadmill. This unwavering consistency is the slow, boring, and undisputed secret to long-term YouTube success. Case File 12, the Community Architect Playbook, turning viewers into subscribers and subscribers into a community. A viewer is a transient visitor. A subscriber is a citizen. This is a crucial distinction. Many new creators are obsessed with the view count, but a channel with 1 million one-time viewers is far less valuable than a channel with 1,000 deeply engaged, loyal subscribers. These subscribers are your true fans. They're the ones who will watch every video and buy your first product. The amateur creator hopes for subscribers. The media entrepreneur does not hope for subscribers. They architect a community. Their goal is to create a sense of belonging, a place where their audience feels seen, heard, and connected. This is the community architecture blueprint. First, the subscribe call to action. You must explicitly and compellingly ask for the subscription in every single video. Don't just say, please subscribe. Connect the act of subscribing to the value proposition of your channel. The script is, if you're a target audience member who wants to achieve desirable outcome, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos that will help you do just that. Second, the comment engine. The comment section is the town square of your community. Your job is to be the mayor. End every video with a specific, easy-to-answer question to encourage comments, like, what is the one thing you are struggling with most? In the beginning, you must read and respond to every single comment you receive. This is non-negotiable. Third, the community tab. Once your channel reaches 500 subscribers, you will unlock the community tab. Use it to engage with your audience between your main video uploads. You can post polls, ask questions, or share behind-the-scenes photos. This keeps your community warm and engaged. Fourth, the insider language. As your community grows, it will develop its own culture. You can encourage this by giving your community a name, like Welcome, fellow architects. This creates a powerful sense of identity and belonging. It makes a subscriber feel like they are not just a viewer, but a member of an exclusive club. Case File 13, the Analytics Deep Dive, using YouTube Studio to understand and serve your audience. You are now consistently publishing content and beginning to build a small community. You are no longer operating in a complete void. You are now receiving the first precious signals of data. This data is the voice of your audience. It is the unemotional, unbiased, and brutally honest feedback from the market that tells you what is working and what is not. The amateur creator is either intimidated by data but they focus on vanity metrics. The media entrepreneur knows that their YouTube Studio Analytics dashboard is the most important tool they have. It is the mission control center for their entire media business. You just need to know which 3 key reports to look at. Report 1, the traffic source report. This answers the question, how are viewers finding my videos? It breaks down where your views are coming from. YouTube search, browse features, suggested videos, and external. In the beginning, you want to see a high percentage of views from YouTube search. As your channel grows, you want to see the percentage from browse features and suggested videos increase. Report 2, the audience engagement report. This answers the question, are people actually clicking on my videos and are they watching them? This is the funnel that shows you impressions and your impressions click-through rate, or CTR. The CTR is a direct, unfiltered grade on the quality of your title and thumbnail. A low CTR is a signal that your packaging is not compelling enough. Report 3, the audience retention chart. This answers the question, at what point in my video are people getting bored and leaving? This is a graph that shows you, second by second, what percentage of your audience is still watching. This is the most powerful tool for improving your content. Look for a big drop in the first 30 seconds. That means your hook is not strong enough. Look for dips in the middle of the video. Go back and watch what you were doing at that exact point. Were you rambling? This is a signal to make that part of your future videos more engaging. By making a weekly habit of reviewing these 3 simple reports, you're creating a powerful feedback loop. You are no longer guessing what your audience wants. You're using their own behavior as a precise and data-driven guide for your content strategy. Part 4, the monetization machine from passion to profit. Case File 14, the 4,000-hour assault plan, the fastest path to YouTube Partner Program eligibility. You are building a business, and a business must generate revenue. On YouTube, the first and most foundational stream of revenue comes from the YouTube Partner Program, or YPP. Once you are accepted, YouTube will place ads on your videos, and you will receive share of that revenue. This is a critical milestone. It is the moment your channel transforms from a cost center into an asset that generates passive income. To be eligible for the YPP, you must meet 2 key thresholds: 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of public watch time within the last 12 months. For most new creators, the 4,000-hour watch time requirement is the true gatekeeper. The amateur creator hopes to hit this number by accident. The media entrepreneur architects a deliberate assault plan to reach this milestone efficiently. This is the watch time multiplier blueprint. The math is simple. Total watch time equals views multiplied by average view duration. To get to 4,000 hours, you must maximize both variables. Strategy 1, the long-form content pivot. YouTube Shorts are a powerful tool for gaining subscribers quickly, but their watch time does not count toward the 4,000-hour requirement. Your primary focus for this assault plan must be on creating standard, long-form videos, typically 8 to 15 minutes in length. The math is undeniable. Strategy 2, the playlist engine. The goal is to get a viewer to watch more than one of your videos in a single session. As you create your keyword cluster of foundational videos, you must group them into a logical, sequential playlist. At the end of each video in the series, your call to action will be to click on the playlist to watch the next logical video. Strategy 3, the value-dense content mandate. The goal is to maximize the average view duration of each video. You must ruthlessly apply the hook, story, offer framework. Your hook must be strong. You must edit out every second of dead air. And you can use the open loop technique. Tease a key piece of information in your hook and promise to reveal it at the end of the video. This gives the viewer a compelling reason to watch all the way through. Case file 15. Beyond AdSense. The 3 tiers of creator monetization: affiliates, products, sponsorships. You've done it. You've crossed the 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 hour threshold. You have been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. A small but steady stream of AdSense revenue is now trickling into your account. This is a monumental achievement. The amateur creator stops here. They see AdSense as the ultimate goal. They have built a single, fragile stream of income. The media entrepreneur knows that AdSense is not the goal. It is the foundation. It is the first and least profitable of 3 powerful tiers of monetization. A truly resilient creator business is not built on one stream of income, but on a diversified portfolio. These are the 3 tiers of monetization. Tier 1, AdSense. This is the foundation. You earn a small amount of money every time a viewer watches an ad on your video. It is 100% passive. However, it is the lowest leverage form of income. You need a massive number of views to make a significant amount of money. Tier 2, affiliate marketing. This is the first big lever. You recommend a product or service that you genuinely use and love. You place a special, trackable affiliate link in your video description. When a viewer clicks that link and makes a purchase, you earn a commission. This is significantly more profitable than AdSense. A single sale can be worth more than 10,000 ad views. To execute, identify products you use, find their affiliate programs, and then make a value-first recommendation in your content. Tier 3, your own products and sponsorships. This is the apex. This is the highest and most profitable tier. It involves either selling your own product or service directly to your audience or having a brand pay you a flat fee to sponsor one of your videos. With your own products, you control the price and keep 100% of the revenue. Your first product should be a more in-depth version of your best-performing content, like an ebook or a short video course. Sponsorships are a powerful way to monetize your influence. By systematically layering these 3 tiers of monetization, you are architecting a truly anti-fragile media business. This is the full blueprint for turning your passion into a profitable enterprise. Case file 16. The brand deal pitch. How to land your first sponsorship, even with a small channel. You have built a loyal and engaged community. You are now ready to approach the most lucrative tier of creator monetization: sponsorships, often called brand deals. A brand deal is a simple transaction. A company pays you a flat fee to give their product or service a brief, positive mention in one of your videos. For many creators, this feels like an impossible dream, a level of success reserved only for superstars. They adopt a passive, hope and wait strategy. This is a myth. You do not need a massive channel to land your first brand deal. Brands are increasingly realizing that sponsorship with a micro-influencer who has 5,000 highly engaged, niche subscribers is often a far better investment than a deal with a mega creator. The media entrepreneur does not wait to be chosen. They become a hunter. This is the partnership pitching protocol. Step 1. Perfect fit prospecting. Build a dream list of 10 to 20 potential brand partners. The key is alignment. You must only pitch to brands whose products you genuinely use, love, and would recommend for free. Your audience's trust is your most valuable asset. Do not start by pitching to massive brands. Your highest probability targets are small to medium-sized brands that are hyper-focused on your specific niche. Step 2. The media kit. Before you reach out, prepare a simple, one-page media kit. This is your professional resume for brand deals. It should be a clean PDF that includes a brief about me, your audience demographics from YouTube Studio, your key channel statistics, and your contact information. Step 3. The warm email pitch. Craft a short, professional, and highly personalized email. The subject line should be partnership idea, your channel name, X, their brand name. The body has a 4-part structure. First, a genuine compliment about a specific product you use. Second, a quick intro to you and your channel. Third, the audience match statement explaining exactly why your audience is a perfect fit for their product. Fourth, a low-pressure call to action. I've attached my media kit. Would you be open to a brief chat next week to explore a potential partnership? This is a professional, value-driven pitch. You're not begging. You are approaching them as a fellow business owner, proposing a mutually beneficial partnership. Conclusion: you are the channel. You began this roadmap with a myth. The myth of the overnight success, the charismatic, lucky creator who was simply born for the camera. You saw a world of expensive gear, mysterious algorithms, and innate talent, and you believed that success was a lottery you were unlikely to win. That myth has now been fully deconstructed and replaced with an engineered reality. You now know that a successful YouTube channel is not a lottery ticket. It is a business. It is not an act of luck. It is an act of architecture. You're not a YouTuber. You're a media entrepreneur. You have the architectural blueprints for a successful channel, from choosing a profitable niche to setting up a minimalist, good enough studio. You have deconstructed the YouTube algorithm and have a clear, two-stage plan for working with it. You have the content engine, with playbooks for generating endless ideas, crafting irresistible titles and thumbnails, and structuring your videos for maximum engagement. You have a clear, data-driven growth protocol for the challenging journey to your first 1,000 true fans. And you have a sophisticated, multi-tiered plan for transforming your passion into a profitable and resilient business. You do not just have a dream. You have a complete, end-to-end business plan. The path from here is one of consistent, disciplined execution. It is the work of pressing record when you don't feel inspired. It is the work of analyzing the data and serving your audience. It is the work of showing up week after week and providing value. Your voice has value. Your perspective is unique. Your ability to help a specific group of people is your superpower. The system you have just learned is the machine that will amplify that voice and deliver that value to the world. You're no longer a passive consumer of media. You are a media entrepreneur. You are the architect. You are the channel. Now go launch. Did this roadmap help you? Your journey is just beginning, but your feedback is crucial. If this book provided you with real-world value, the single best way to support this mission is to leave an honest review on Amazon. More by Gardinski. Your roadmap continues. Launching your channel is the first major milestone. Now, master